we have our CEO and founder on the call. Hello, Mr. Ramin. Welcome.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody. And we have our vibrant young lady host us tonight. And you know what? It in a way feels good when you say our father. At the same time, thinking there was a time, not that long ago, when I walked into the network marketing meeting. I was always the youngest one there. It's like, oh, that's that young guy. And here I am. I worked my way up to medium and high. Now I'm the father. So it goes by 35 years in that scale. So
Wow. Time flies, really.
it is.
Without further ado, let's start the call. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you, wherever you are in the world. I would like to welcome you to this very special call, Forensic Networker, where you will get to learn all the special knowledge and tips on how to grow your MLM business. It's all the secrets you don't get to learn in any part of the world before, because our CEO, one of the most successful guy in MLM business, will get to share all of the experiences and knowledge he have with all of you here. And for those of you who have seen me for the first time, my name is Ja. I am lifestyle advisor from Thailand, and I will be your host for tonight's call. And without further ado, let me welcome our CEO and founder, Mr. Ramin Mascalo, on the call. Welcome, Mr. Ramin.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our hostess. And it's fantastic to see new people on board and taking this job. So, all right. So tonight, you know what I thought we'll do? I've been working on the house. It's winter here now, so we have to get the house ready for the winter. So I've been working in the car lounge and in the cigar lounge and in the shed all day long. And because we anticipated big snow, so I'm not very presentable tonight. So I'm just going to leave that very important message. By the way, do it for the people that want to see fail. This is something I've been putting up for about 25 years. That's how much of an impact it has on my life. That's how much of an impact it has on my life. Because, it used to bother me when people used to reject my proposal. And when I was a young man, I got picked on a lot more. Although, I'm a wrestler, I got the size, and I don't look like the type of person you can get rude with. But sometimes, the older people who saw a young man who thought, he doesn't know what he's talking about, and they got rude. Tonight I'm going to share with you guys just some pointers, stuff that are important to me. Stories are what we do in business is all about stories, and some of the best stories are the negative ones, or the depressive ones, but some of the best stories. And people who have told me along the way, especially in the beginning, especially in the first year, like it's almost like God is really taking the through grind there to see if you can make it. It's almost like, are you worthy of this industry? Are you worthy of being able to have an opportunity that you can work from home and still have the opportunity to make a full-time income, or even bigger, to get rich, to become a millionaire, a multimillionaire? And this is not an opportunity that's available in a job scene. Very few people can open up a traditional business, and even vast majority of traditional businesses will never make it. So, imagine God says you don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in a traditional business, work 18-hour days, 16-hour days, put your mortgage on your house, get stressed to death, and you still have 2/3 chance of bankruptcy. Imagine God says you don't have to to do all of that for a chance to become wealthy. You can do it from home. And you don't have to quit your job. You don't have to do 18 hours a day. You don't have to put a mortgage on your home. You don't have to put yourself in a position of bankruptcy. And imagine you can do all of that and still have a chance to be wealthy. So I never understood why when you first got into network marketing, like you get the worst. No, I mean, I think I understand now why. I mean, I always say, okay, well, God's testing you, but I think a lot of it has to do with your confidence is not quite high yet. And people see that. And humans are like animals, right? They see that you're not sure about what you're saying, and your confidence is not up there, and they get aggressive on you. Once you have confidence, then they see that also, they feel it, and they do not get aggressive on you. So do it for the people that want to see fail. There's a lot of people that wanted to see me fail, all of them, and vast majority of them, I don't get to see. I mean, there's some I knew, some I did not know, prospects, and some I knew. Some of them are still in my life, and they see what we have done. Some of them, they're not. But this is, when I think back, my path to be where what I've done and what I've been here, what I'm at now. If I have to go back, would I do anything different? No. I mean, I had many opportunities, but I would not do anything different. Not only the rewards are higher in MLM, in our business, it's also, it has, you do, it's not just about you. The gratification you get out of the business plan like Opulence, we help a lot of people. Today I was talking to someone who wanted to come work for us. We shared the information with you guys before. His wife, cancer, all this stuff, FOL changed his life. He called me, he says, you know, can I come and work more so I can get 2 more bottles of that drop, and that green bottle that, because he took last time. He wants to come and work because he can't afford it. They're new here. He wants to come and work so he can get 2 bottles. His wife's got cancer. She's going through chemo. Can I come work so I can get 2 bottles of that drops? He doesn't know the name. And that green bottle. You don't get that. You don't get that in a traditional business. You don't get that in a job. It's incredible. It's incredible. So let's talk about some key elements of our business. You know, when you're in business, the very first thing, I mean, our objective is to make money, right? And to make money, how much money do you want to make? A little bit of money, a lot of money, right? It's a lot. Right? You want to maximize your profits, right? So communicate with me, right? So if you want to launch a business, your objective is to maximize your profit. So that otherwise you're doing the same work and making less money. That doesn't make any sense. So automatically, you want to maximize your profits. So in our business, we have a compensation plan. And the compensation plan has different layers to it. And you can choose which layer you want to fall into, right? And the compensation plan, its performance is based on your performance. Its performance is based on your commitment. So if your commitment to your, so when we shop, when we buy in our business, we have many different ways that we can actually benefit from. So we talk about all concepts: get paid to wear, to shop, to consume, to recommend, right? There are many ways we could do that. This time of the year, you'll be shopping and you still benefit from that where you can't get that anywhere else. So what is your commitment? Your commitment to your business, Opulence business, is first layer of commitment is $50 a month, right? At $50 a month, that when you shop, this is not a fee. Basically, we're saying take $50 off your shopping cart that you do in other malls and put it into your Opulence mall. And when you do that, you get to accumulate or save the commissionable volume that's generated from the sales or buying of people in your team. That's important. Why? Because a lot of people in your team, you had nothing to do with it. It's a binary program. Chances are somebody from above you put people in your team and that group, and you have a lot of people in your team, and they're buying and selling. So if your contribution is just for $50 a month, you take it off your shopping budget and you put it and you start buying your own products, that preserves the commissionable volume that you've had till now. It doesn't gain anymore, it preserves. Bare minimum commitment. Of course, that's not good enough because you have a team and they're buying and selling. They're not waiting for you. So you opt out to $75 a month. The comp plan looks at that and says, oh, okay. So we got the $50 people, and we don't have a lot of those. And generally, the $50 accounts are the ones that belong to the higher accounts, 150s and 250s and 450s. These are the kits and, the reserve accounts and so forth, right? But so at $75 a month, so okay, this is a bigger commitment. The software looks at that, the comp plan looks at that, says this is a bigger commitment. And it starts accumulating more, all the CV, all the buying and selling, starts to look for all the buying and selling in your team. And it saves it for you to cash in on this, like a NASDAQ. And when you're ready to cash in at $75 a month, there could be thousands of dollars worth of CV, could be tens of thousands, could be hundreds of thousands, could be millions of CV there. You get paid at 50% of the commission. Not 100% commission, 50% commission. We talked earlier, if you have a business, you want to maximize, right? So somebody says, well, if I want to maximize, why do I get paid 50% of the commission? Commission's already there, the CV's already there, people already bought and sold. So that brings us to third layer, $150 a month. So software looks at the 150 accounts and says, okay, this is the full, this is the full commitment here, as far as the comp plan is concerned. And it gives you 100% commission on all the CV that's generated. CVs who? It's not you. CVs people below you. Vast majority of which you had nothing to do with. Imagine that. What other form of business can you get paid from business that you had nothing to do with? Just our business, the binary system. So our form of business. So at 150, you get 100% commission. But it doesn't stop there, because our comp plan has many different parts to it. Many exciting. We're a lifestyle-based company. At the end of the day, guys, nobody really wants money. They want what money can buy. And what do you go do with money? If you had money locked up and you can never have access to it, it means it'd be meaningless, right? You want to take money out so you can go on a cruise, buy a car, bigger home, vacation, nice home. It's nice stuff. You want to buy stuff with it. You want to do travel. So our business is a lifestyle-based business. We have 14 different ways, different types of perks out there. We have three main methods of profits. One is retail wholesale. Second one is lifelong residual income. Third is a lifestyle bonuses, perks, vacations, cruises, all kinds of stuff, right? But at 150, you don't get access to all of that. So software keeps looking and looks at, oh, there's $250 above accounts. And all of a sudden knows that, okay, this person has taken more money out of the regular shopping and put it into the Opulence. They become our customer, right? So now they get more perks. There are two very significant bonuses in our company. One of them you can achieve from day one as an LA. It's called Commission Boost. And you guys know how much you feasted on Divine, right? On the promotion we had. Well, Divine will generate Commission Boost. That's free money. And if you're an LD1 or above, there's another one called Variance Bonus, but it's only available in Variance Bonus. By the way, I can tell you that people making $700,000-$800,000 a month, I didn't even know, they just come up to me and told me this. Their Variance Bonus, these are people not really that active, but their Variance Bonus is higher than their commissions. It's incredible because it's free money. If you're over LD1 above, so $700,000-$800,000 a month, but you got to be at a 250. In other words, again, of course, this is not a fee. What's a 250? Stop shopping outside malls. Buy shopping credits here. Even if you don't say you have enough products that we have, buy shopping credits, use it for gifts next time. There's a lot of reasons why you need shopping credits. So 250 accounts, they have access to this major perks and bonuses. And then there's the 450. And I think 450 is pretty much what you need if you're actually using all our products. You cannot be, if you're not on 450, you're not using all our products. And the question then is why? Why is it that you're buying products from the outside and then you're losing perks and bonuses here? Somebody would say the worst answer in the world, the worst, because it's the worst because it just doesn't make any sense. Well, because the same products outside, they're not as good, but they're cheaper. That's why we buy the cheaper products. You're not saving any money. It's costing you a fortune. Why? Because you buy the cheaper product and you still have to qualify here, or you lose money. Imagine, so you save what, $2 or $5 or $10 on the product, and you lost $100 on bonuses. That makes sense to you? People are losing $600, $700, $800 a month on between commission boost and variance bonus because they were trying to save $50 that month on cheaper, horrible, toxic products. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? On top of that, at 450, you get triple CV. Triple CV. The reason why Renee and Rizzo made so much money those days because they kept one center, they used the second center to double dip on that volume. So now you got three. You're getting three businesses for the price of one at 450. Plus, we got to build a system now. We're going to send you to Dubai and pay for part of it, or maybe all of it. So you're not saving any money. And the 450, again, it's not a fee. You're buying products or you're buying shopping credits, which you will use later. So you don't do this. You're still going to buy outside, and you lose all the perks in the comp plan. And you think you're saving money. You're not saving any money. It's costing you a fortune. And we see everything, despite what we say, it's getting better. More and more people are becoming aware. But, still, I'm shocked. People are still leaving commission boosts and various on the table. So I don't understand why. Maybe these people are not on these calls. They don't know, possible. But if they don't know, then these people are in your teams. You should be talking to them. Are you on your 450? You have to be on the 450 if they don't miss anything. You're going to see anything in the future that we add is going to require to be on 450. It is not something you're going to get away with. You can't commit the stuff that we make you buy it from somewhere else. You can't commit to a local mall on stuff that we make and you expect to have access to all the perks. Right? Doesn't make sense. So we're looking at the commitments. Software is looking at the commitments and say, okay, these people are 450 accounts all in, 100% in. And it's looking for extra stuff for them. Let's begin on Dubai. I'm taking, essentially, you're doing the 450, which you're getting your shopping credits or your products. I'm paying all the commissions as we normally would. We're giving you triple CV. You're getting not one CV, triple, BC2 and 3. And I'm taking $45 out of my own pocket, and I'm putting it in the fund for you to get to Dubai. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? One thing I have to give it to you guys, though, you guys do really well in the Dubai thing, and there's a lot of you registered, and you're putting your money in every month. You bought it completely already, or like there's a lot of you going, which I'm really happy. That was the whole idea, to get a lot of you going, and that's good. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun, Dubai. So you've got now these 5 levels of commitment, and the software is looking for that. Now, there's 2 different types of ranks here. One is called the BPs. BPs are like retail sellers, right? They get 50% commission. We don't have a lot of those. There are some, not a lot. And there's LAs. Now, LA has this different types of LAs, but LA gets 100% commission. And the latest one, of course, when you go to the luxury version of the LA, we've got the luxury, which is LAP. Comes just like a higher model of a car. It comes with a lot of extra perks and bonuses, free products, LAP. And then you got the limited edition, LADE, with life-changing free stuff in it, like life-changing. I said life-changing because people tell me that $400 a month you can save from your shopping over the next 10 months. And it's life-changing. People tell me that because they absolutely adore the luxury watch. They said they could never own it without this package. That's life-changing. I run into people. It's such a proud moment for me because we go dinner sometimes with some friends, and they show me they're still wearing their 2008 Fairy watches that we came up with, the tungsten line. 2008, 17, 15, 16, 17 years ago. That's life-changing. Now we've taken one of our nicest model with lots of different variations. We say, you know what? We want you to look good. We want you to look opulence. We want you to, in your family and friends, doesn't matter if they get in or not, I want them to see the quality of the stuff that we make. You might not be able to afford it, or you not want to pay for something that is expensive, but you're committed to the business and we're going to make you look like $1 million. We didn't just take anything. I could have taken anything or something that was discontinued, or we wanted to get, clear the inventory. I could have taken a posh watch, but no. We took a luxury Fairy, right? Life-changing. So we talk about activity tonight. The pillars, the three pillars of activity. How do you get this 450? How do you get the 250? How do you get? Simple. The three pillars of activity that generates the 450. First, consumption. Use it. Wear it. Recommend it. Shop it. Gift it. Right? First, consumption. Actually, that's you. Sorry, that's you. Using the product, the shampoos, the watch, right? The bag, the shoes. Transition your shopping from your local malls into your opulence mall. Three pillars of activity. First, you consume. You use your own stuff. Be product of the product. Stop shopping local malls if you have it here. See, you're not saving any money. That $10 you just saved on whatever you just bought that's toxic, that's making you and your family sick. All that aside, that $10 that you just saved on that product may have just cost you $100 or $200 or $500 on the bonuses on the comp plan. You're not saving any money. I keep repeating this. I see the list of people leaving money on the table every single week, and I try to shake my head. It's getting better, but very slowly. Message is not getting out. So three pillars of activity. First, you consume. You use your own product. If the shoes you're wearing, it's not a Fairy, then why are you wearing it? Well, I'm keeping my good shoes for my, okay, fine. As long as, for your good thing, you're not going to wear your Fairy shoes to construction site. I get it. But anywhere else, you're going out. If you're wearing a handbag, why isn't it a Fairy? Or why isn't it a posh? That's not an expensive product, and it looks like $1 million. If anything else other than our products in your shower, like, why? You didn't save any money. It cost you a fortune. Maybe it was you're part of those people that left commission boosts on the table because you still got that toxic shampoo sitting in your bathroom. So three pillars of activity. First, you consume. Second, you sell. When you consume, it becomes, part of your 450, right? And that really, if you're using all our products, that's all you need to do, because that's about what it costs you. What I mean by that is that maybe you don't need $450 worth of our consumable products. As a family, you would. But let's assume you're a single person, or two of you. Then what you do, you take what you need, what you don't need, you get in shopping credits, because you're going to need it later on. You're going to need it later on in the year. 450. Split between shopping credits, which you can accumulate towards a beautiful bag, beautiful watch, whatever you need. So three pillars of activity. First, you consume. Second, you sell. Now you convert other households to stop shopping their malls and shop your opulence mall. We give you a second retail website called shop.opulence.com/your username. Start using it. That's fantastic, fantastic website. Simple, click and buy. Nothing about MLM. Nothing about how we do business. Nothing. Just buy products. And by the end of the week, you're going to have all the fashion pieces in there. Full-fledged. You consume, you sell. Third, you save. Shopping credits, future shopping, gifting. So 3 pillars of activity: consume, sell, and save. So you're doing 450, and okay, I'll use 150 and I'll sell 150 and I save 150. You cannot get away from gifting. You know Christmas is coming, Valentine's is coming, Mother's Day is coming, birthdays are coming, anniversaries are coming. You cannot get away from that. You can split the 450, 150 each, 150 consume, 150 sell, and 150 save. You can split 300, 150, however you want, split it. But if you're using all the products, you don't even get to the next two. You're consuming it. So I don't know where you are in the 5, 50 to 450. You should all be 450. If you're not 450, you want to rank up your status, your activity status to the max. You know, when we have meetings at the office, we have all this, and from now to the 20th anniversary, we got a lot of ideas, and you see some of the crazy ideas with like a 2020 plan, and you guys feasted on. Even today, the office is blowing up. It's incredible. Not that it's available, it's not available, but it's just that we have so many orders. So good for you guys. So we got so many ideas because 20th anniversary is a big deal. It's a really, really big deal. And a lot of times the things we think about is that we come with this great idea, somebody comes with a great idea and says, okay, we should keep that for the 450s. They committed more. They're in. Because over here, you could sell your way to 450, guys. You can just buy the stuff and sell it, right? It's not like, you know, you have to buy it. It's not something you can sell. If you're active, there are people in this company sell thousands of dollars every single month. Talking 5,000, 6,000 of dollars. One of the orders, and there's an order in Ottawa, somebody put in like 7 family packs. You got somebody in Toronto put like 19 family packs. I mean, these are people who are out there selling products. Right? The 450 is nothing. Right? You consume, you sell, you save. And get yourself on the company's map. You committed to us, and we know if you're not on your 450, you're shopping outside. It's pretty clear. We don't need to be in your bathroom to see it, right? You want to support the company. We see it, and we'll make sure as we plan out the year, we'll leave a portion for people who have maximizing their activity. Another thing we've talked about toward the year, I think what I'm going to do on Tuesdays, I'll talk about some of the stuff we talked toward the year. Recently, we'll talk about the art of closing. The art of closing. There are 2 types of close. There's a logical close, where you answer all their questions, you find out what's important to them, you make the right decision for them. And you talk about everything. The fact of the matter is, to be logical, we don't know what's in their head, so we represent opulence and not the product that we like. That's not logical. Because just because you're committed to 1 product or 2 products, it does not mean that your prospects are. That's not logical. So it's logical closing, where we put all the attributes of opulence on the table, and we help them make the best decision for themselves. And there's hype closing, where testimonials. Well, I got this result, I got that, I made this money. They're both good. Hype is faster, but logical lasts longer. Hype is faster because it has lots of energy in it, but logical lasts longer. Because hype, energy dissipates too, right? It's like a warm bath. It dissipates the next day. Logic stays with you. So your testimony needs to be in a logical close. Because if you're just doing a hype close, you're not doing logical. You're not representing opulence. You're not representing all our attributes. You probably don't even know because somebody brought you on a one or two way, and that's all you know. There's a lots of attributes with opulence. 6 different lines of products. We got the Smart Buy system, the tax-free, inflation-free, bulk buying, the community, the lifestyle type of business. So there's so much attributes of opulence. And you put it all on the table, including your testimonial. And now you get a logical close. It's a very solid foundation. But if you're focusing only on testimonial, well, it's quicker because less to talk about. It's more exciting because it's more targeted. But it doesn't mean you're going to impress the person because they might not feel that they're sick. They don't need it. Maybe they're look using something else. So you don't need to. We are going to be successful. This is why LADE is becoming so popular, and it was before. There's nothing hype about LADE. It's logical. It makes sense. $6,100 of free stuff. Makes sense. It's logical. $400 of free shopping in the next 10 months. $400 a month for free shop next 10 months. That's logical. I don't be hyped on that. That's logical. I'm in. Right? Learn how to tell your story good. But only relying on your story is lazy. Right? If you're just doing testimonials, that's lazy. You got logical means you build the 3 phases of close. Like, trust, and third one is understanding the benefits of your proposal, whether it's the product or it's the business. So your testimonial is the third part of a close. If you're sticking just to that, it's lazy. Because like and trust have to be built first, and 2/3 of your yes is in the like and trust. Coming early, picking them up, driving together to the meeting, asking them questions, listening carefully, knowing your story. You share with them your story. All of this has to happen before the tour. Like and trust. And when you talk about your business, you got to talk about it like of the whole business. The whole business. If you're just focusing on a product, you're diminishing your business. That means there's nothing impressive about the business if you're not as excited about opulence as you're about this particular product. And your prospect sees that. And if it just happens that the prospect is not as excited about your product as you are, you lost them as a prospect. They need to get on opulence because you're excited about opulence. There's so many things in opulence and they'll like some of it, they'll pick some of it. But if you're diminishing your entire business into one testimonial, you're going to lose a lot of prospects. Doesn't matter how good is the testimonial. Because they're not sick, they don't feel it, they don't feel they need it. They do need it, they just don't feel they need it. It's not logical. It's hype. So believe in all your business, not part of it. All the products. Understanding the different parts of the compensation plan. And you'll be shocked that the part of the comp plan that excites you, you'll be shocked how often is another part of the comp plan that excites somebody else. I can tell you in Asia, they care more about vacations than they care about checks. And that's the third part of a business. Remember, retail wholesale, the first part. Second part is lifelong residual income. And the third part is vacation, perks, and all this cruises and all that stuff, right? The lifestyle part of it, the fun money. And many parts of the world, they care about the fun money. Not lifelong, the fun money. So, vision. You gotta have a vision. Not only you have a vision, but the company has a vision, and you need to know what that vision is, and you want to share the company vision just as strongly. as the way you promote the products and the business. One thing that we've been doing for 25 years, a lot, I do every single week. I do something for somewhere every single week without exception. I now have $100,000 budget a year and be always short in doing philanthropy, doing things for kids somewhere in the world, right? And we've done for 25. It's not new, nothing new. We don't talk a lot about it. And I didn't know how important this was to a prospect, especially in North America, especially in the Western world. They really appreciate when they see you doing things for the world. I see different parts of the world care about different things. Like in Asia, for example, they don't talk much about lifelong residual income. They want to make money right now, retail wholesale, and they want a vacation. Seems to be that's what excites them. In the Western world, North America, no, residual, 100,000 a month. This is what they're excited about. But one thing I didn't realize how important is the company vision, what we want to do for the world. What is, when I first got started, I used to say, we were still in my home office at the time. I used to share it with everybody. I say, you know what? I don't care about Amway. I don't want to be bigger than Amway. I just want to be bigger than Louis Vuitton. And people couldn't understand that. People in network market could understand that, because Louis Vuitton is a designer. What they don't understand is that Louis Vuitton is 3.5 times bigger than Amway. But the difference here is when you want to go after Louis Vuitton, you have to think quality of products. If you're thinking Amway, okay, well, if I have great marketing and, hire, go out there and buy leaders, and maybe I can get my marketing to a point that we become bigger than Amway. It's sales. It's only sales related. But when you're thinking you want to be bigger than the biggest designer, then you first thing you're thinking is not sales. You're thinking quality. And this is why we came up with the stuff we've made, like the Ferry Marsh. We talk about the leather goods and Napa leather and all these things, 950 silver, the stuff, because we looked at the big, again, vision. When I used to talk about we'll be a luxury designer, people didn't believe it. They told me afterwards they didn't believe it. And now look at us today. Look at us, the stuff that we make. We are best in the world in certain things, like at the Ferry Marsh, and all because of vision. One of the vision we talk about is building the billions. And people say, yeah, how old are you? Where are you now? We're not living close. Oh, okay, good, I'm in. Because they want to be in the beginning of a movement, not when you're already there. The vision. Part of building the billion was 1,000 millionaires. We want 1,000 millionaires. 1,000 millions, right? We talk about, I don't need 1 billion. Okay? Honestly, because when it comes to money, there isn't much you can do with 1 billion that you can't do with 5 million. So, you'll have pretty much the life of max. So I don't need 1 billion. So what do you say billion? Because the comp line pays 65% to 70%. So if you do 1 billion, 650 to 700 million goes to you, distributors, partners. And that leads us to the 1,000 millionaires. The vision. Believe in the vision, believe in the comp plan, believe in the products, believe in the leadership. That they're competent and they have your best interest at heart. If you don't know a lot of this information, you got to catch up. I'm telling you, if you don't know a lot of this information, and good chance you don't, because the person that brought you in, they didn't know either. This is what I'm trying to correct in this company. When we started this, 2005, we had the most sophisticated and advanced workforce in the entire network marketing. And I used to brag about that on the stage when I was speaking at the European Direct Selling Association in Texas. I used to brag about our Opulence team and how sophisticated, and people used to tell me, along the way, we're no longer that company, and I want to bring us back to that company. I want all of you guys to be highly sophisticated, become professionals at what you do. It's not lazy, right? You put some work into the stuff, but it's just information. That's all. It's just information. You got to believe in the leadership. You got to believe in the talents of your upline, talent of your company. You got to believe in it. Because when you believe, you're excited, you talk differently. When you believe and somebody tries to do something negative about you, but just bounces right out of you, right in their face, When you believe in it, try to shoot negativity at you, it bounces out of your shield and right in the face. When somebody tries to recruit you in another deal, they run into a massive force that they have to cave into. Not dragging you over, cave into. They'll be in 100%. Because when you're 100% in, what percent? Put in the chat. What percent? It's when you're 100% in, you are undeniable. Undeniable. Because they see it, they feel it. They feel it. Closing is a noble cause. It's a very noble process. If you believe in what you are selling, if you believe in what you're selling, piece of product or the business, it's a very noble cause. And obviously, Opulence is a noble cause. Everything we have, Opulence is full of goodness. The products are good, the compliance is good, the community is good. So this is not a Ponzi scheme. We all know it's good. Opulence is full of goodness. If you don't believe in it because you didn't put in the time, people say, how long does it take for me to learn Opulence? How long? Oh, about 100 hours for you to learn Opulence. How long does it take for me to understand the business? About 1,000 hours. Yeah, it's some work, but you're talking million. The compliance pays $4 million a year. You kidding me? Is that too much work? Look at the opportunity. Do you have an opportunity at your job to make $4 million a year? Doesn't matter how many hours you put in. If you tell your boss, I'll put in 16-hour days, does it give you a $4 million comp plan? This is what's in front of you. So when you're 100% in, you're undeniable. And you got this noble cause in your hand, and you believe in it. And you need to share it with everybody you could feel. We use the word believe or belief. And somebody asked me, said, "Okay, what's your definition of belief?" And you can explain. I want you guys to put in the chat for me. I have my definition. I want to know what is, let me get the chat going here. I want to watch, what is your definition of belief, right? When you believe in Opulence, the products or the leash or whatever, I want to know, what is your definition of belief? Put it in the chat quickly. 100% in. Okay, Mavis. Thank you for being so quick. I love it. What is belief? What's the definition of belief to you? Come on, team. You don't think about it. Just put it out there. Don't worry. We're not marking you. Passion. Good. 100%. Yep. It is for sure. Yep. Without a doubt, without it, exactly. When you are, yep, right track. Yep. Confidence that you got it. Yep. Unstoppable. Strong determination. Faith. Yep. No brainer makes sense. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Conviction. Yeah. Trustfully. Yeah. Very good answers. Very, very good answers. Congratulations for that. So here's my definition of belief. In a presentation, when you're doing a presentation to the prospect and you're doing the noble process of closing, you have belief if your prospect knew what you know about your product, about your business in advance, they would still buy your product and they would still launch in your business. That's what belief is. In other words, if they knew what you knew, the inside information, they would still get in, they would still buy. That's belief. That's belief. Not like some businesses, they try to close you on something, or especially outside MLM, there's a lot of people type of businesses or timeshares, or they try to sell you something that's not the best thing for you, but they're trying to sell you. They know how much problems they're having. They know all this negativity around it. But they're trying to make money. So they don't believe in what they're doing. They're trying to make money. Believe is when your prospect knows everything you know about the product or the business, and they would still get in before they get in. That means you believe in your products. You're 100% in. There's nothing that could turn them off. When you feel that there's nothing that you can show everything, then you got belief. And this brings me again to people who like to only promote one or two products. It doesn't show belief to your prospect. It doesn't. Now with the LED package, it helps everybody to at least now dress up, fairy up, posh up, let people around them see the difference in them. They look better, sleeker. They look like $1 million. They spend $4,000. They look like $1 million. Deal of a century. They spend $4,000. They look like $1 million. So what do you have to believe in this company? Let me tell you what I believe in. I believe in opulent shopping is a better way of shopping. Here's my beliefs. Opulent shopping is a better way of shopping. Opulent shopping is better than mall shopping. I believe you have better products than outside. I believe you have better success. You have better access. We provide better access to our customers than outside. Better communication to customers. We know your name when you call. You have any question, we're there. Your email, we answer. We give you many ways to reach out to us. We provide better support. You have upline partners that are willing to help you. We provide your upline partners marketing bonuses so they can invest into you. We provide a better service. We have the world's best warranty in all our products, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Best warranties. We have better discounts, better perks, better incentives. Show me a company that was selling their products right now in 2018 prices. You're not going to come up with one. I got to tell you, kicked our butt because it sounded good doing 2020, 20-year anniversary and 20% off. It was harsh. And you guys, he said, the only positive thing for me was I know that profits didn't go far. It went to you. And I'm happy about that. It stayed in the family. So you got better discounts, better logistics. We drop ship globally all over the world for you. And some of the countries, it's total service. Total service is the first concept in logistics. No other company in the world has no total service where we take care of ship, the VAT and duty and clearance and all that stuff. We have 18 countries. We provide total service. Better community. Weekly events, Mondays, Tuesdays, Saturdays. We go into Dubai. Better economics. Inflation-free, tax-free shopping. Using opulence currency, using shopping credit system that's not deflating and debasing like your own currency is. Sometimes this is a hard thing for people to understand. Somebody said, well, actually our currency right now is higher than Canada. They don't understand how currencies work. First of all, when I looked at it, they were taking massive 30% corrections. Who wants to shop like that? This, right now you buy a FOL at $100, and in 6 months it's $130. Not because FOL price changed, because your currency crashed. But the main part of inflation is not even the value of your currency versus Canadian dollars. It's the debasing of your currency. I mean, it's losing its value. It's losing its value. That's why when they say inflation is like 4 or 5%, but then that's only a small portion of the real truth. The truth is when it's debasing, in Canada, even in the US, they may say 3-4%, but it's actually 15% to 20%. US dollars lost 32% of its value over the past 3 years. 32%. And then they say we only have 4 or 5% inflation. Yeah, but inflation is a small portion of the story. Better economics. We have better shopping experience, 30 plus use cases. One-stop shop, bulk buying. You can get stuff for free in bulk buying. Imagine that. We can drop ship program. Better flexibility. We got this revolutionary smart buy system. You can work towards that fancy watch, shoes, bag, whatever. You can, it's like a layaway plan. Who allows you to do that? Who allows you to do that? We have better money, opulence currency. It's a stable coin, not like your local currency. Doesn't matter what country you live in, people who shop with opulence currency, they pay less over time. It's that simple. And that's 100% stat. That's not 99% stat. That's a 100% stat. Better investment, more discounts, options to upgrade from VIP. So here's the thing, you can shop here as a VIP and get a bunch of loyalty rewards. You have an option to upgrade from being VIP to actually becoming a mall operator, become a partner. And so as a customer, now you can make a revenue stream. Who allows you to do that? It's a better investment, right? When people shop opulence, it's a better investment than shopping in a local mall. If you keep shopping in a local mall, do you get a business opportunity from them? No. You've been buying from a local mall for how long? Did they give you an opportunity? Here you can work your way, you get free stuff, loyalty rewards program, and then you can upgrade it into a mall. Better rewards, VIP rewards, it's fantastic. So that's belief. That's my belief. That's why I can't understand why people buy anything outside. You're using your local currency that's debasing. In some countries, you guys have dropped 40% this year, 50% this year. And the same people in your country who are buying with opulence currency, they didn't lose a penny. You're paying double what other people are paying in your country for our products. No, you're paying more for the toxic products from your local mall because you're using your currency than people buying our products, which are million times better for the same or less than you because they're using opulence currency. Do you understand what's going on here? I mean, there's so much goodness in the opulence plan. Like, I understand it could become confusing because there's so much goodness here. And we have to repeat and repeat, and we have to teach and train so people can, even the smartest people who think they really understand this stuff, they require explanation, repetition over and over and over again. And that's our job to do it. And we'll do it because we believe that opulence is just a better way. It's a better place to be. It's just a better company. It's a better way. With that, we'll give it to our fearless hostess. And hopefully, if you guys want to share something, put your hand up, whatever, you can do that. If something triggered for you tonight. And hopefully you invest into your belief, find out about your company, because the more you find out about opulence, the more you're going to develop belief. There's a lot about this company you don't know. The more you know, the more you will have belief. Back to you.
I would like to thank everyone for joining me tonight in Canada and in the morning in Asia zone. And it's so lovely to see all of you here, all the comments here, all the members from all around the world, Trinidad and Tobago, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Canada, USA, Australia. Wow, we have all the members here. And thank you all the leaders. Thank you for joining us. See you again on this coming Saturday. To the billion.